Alright, good day ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to bring you a video on Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about what I see happening both short-term and long-term and how that affects the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So if you like the sound of that, I'd like to ask you to please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit the bell to be notified of new uploads. Guys, I didn't see any other crypto YouTuber talk about this macro descending triangle. I seem to be the only one having talked about it. And guys, look how well we're reacting to the lines I had drawn from days, and I think it was maybe like a week or so ago. I mean, we fell exactly to the ranges I had described. Guys, we've been killing it on this channel. You guys got to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell to be notified of new uploads. If you'd been following my channel, you would have known that I was saying we were very likely to find support throughout these regions, and we did. But look, the dumping may not be over. We could definitely see continuation of this downtrend, although I'd like to wager that it's likelier than not at this point that perhaps the dumping is over. But we'll see. We're going to run through some technical analysis. Let's take a look here at our indicators. The stochastic is on the way up. RSI seems to is on the way on its way up. MACD on the 4-hour ticking up, so that's looking good. Momentum waves looking good. One thing I wanted to bring up, guys, and this is a screenshot picture from Altcoin Daily, another YouTube channel. And look, if we look back at the Bitcoin chart of 2017, we can see here Bitcoin dipped well over 30%, well, they're about 30% several times last bull cycle. So, you know, just because we have a dip does not mean that we've topped off, does not mean that the bull run is over. In my opinion, we're way too early in the cycle for the bull run to be over. I mean, it's hilarious how people try and panic sell their bags when like the most expected thing in the world happens, which was a dip. We weren't going to go straight up forever, folks. And in fact, expect what happened yesterday, the market crash, dumping 30%, to happen half a dozen more times. Expect it to happen a dozen more times before this market peaks out. Look, if we take the peak here, all right, look, we dropped 31%, 32%. Expect that to happen a dozen more times throughout this bull run, and you won't be surprised, and you won't get shaken out. So now, since we seem like we're going for a little bit of a leg up here on the, is this indeed the, I was looking at the 15 minutes. Sorry about that, folks. I was looking at the 15 minutes saying it was the 4-hour. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin looks bullish. MACD on the 4-hour ticking up, might have a bullish crossover soon. RSI making higher highs, stochastic on the way up, momentum waves, money, VWAP on the way up, RSI is on the way up. Guys, this Bitcoin looks bullish. We fell down, found support. Let's take a look at the 6-hour, see if we found, guys, come on, guys. We just fell down to retest the 200 EMA on the 6-hour. Guys, all these people freaking out. It's hilarious. I mean, I was straight chilling, just on the Discord the other night. Talking to our Discord members, trying to get people not to panic and freak out. Guys, join our Discord group. Link for that down in the description below. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I just, this YouTube channel and our Discord, I just give my opinions. I'm very clear about that, and that's all. So guys, now that Bitcoin has just retested the 200 EMA on the 6-hour, we're currently, I'd wager, just range bound between the 100 and the 200 here on the 6-hour. Interestingly, if this 6-hour candle can close above this green line, then I'd say Bitcoin is likely to just move sideways within this little pyramid thing for the next, let's see here, 2 weeks or so. Guys, I've been talking about this for so long. I didn't see any other crypto YouTuber point out this macro descending triangle, and I really believe that we're just likely to mess around throughout these regions. So we either break up or we break down. I honestly feel like that's the most likely thing. So, we have roughly, like I said, 2 weeks of movement within this thing before we see a big move. So Bitcoin could very well just consolidate sideways in the low 30,000s for the next 2 weeks here, which is what I've been saying for days and maybe weeks at this point. There's no need to freak out, everyone. I mean, we got the first dip in the bull run. That's it. That's it, guys. No need to freak out. So another thing to look out for is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is very important to look out for because it affects the altcoins. Whenever it falls, altcoins typically benefit. Whenever it rises, altcoins typically suffer. Another thing to look at is oh my God, guys, come on, people freaking out. Come on, guys. The dollar index. Whenever the dollar index falls, other currencies typically benefit, other currencies such as crypto. It's an important factor. It's one data point that we need to keep an eye out for and consider to try to understand what's happening with the market. Yeah, look at this, guys. We fell below our EMAs and we're currently getting rejected off them. I mean, we could always peak above again for sure, but I believe that nothing has fundamentally changed to make the dollar stronger. The Americans have been printing trillions of dollars. They're likely to continue printing trillions of dollars, which is going to devalue their currency and inflate stores of value such as commodities, gold, and what else is a store of value? Can anyone take a guess? Maybe something like Bitcoin. And isn't it interesting how Bitcoin is rising while the dollar index is falling? It's almost like they have an effect on each other. So, guys, these are some of the important things we need to keep an eye out for. The sky is not falling, in my opinion. I could be wrong. We could tank 30% tomorrow, and I could be wrong. I mean, who knows? I don't think that's the case. I honestly feel like at this point, it's more likely than not that we're done correcting. I'm basing that off the fact that the fundamental bullishness of Bitcoin, there's so much more demand than there is supply. The global reserve currency is being deflated at a greater rate than the gains that can be made through the legacy markets like the stock market. You'll be lucky if you make 8% a year in a hedge fund. The dollar is deflating at a rate of 8, 10, 15% a year. You're literally losing money making money in the stock market. Every individual rich person, corporation, hedge fund, country, bank understands it's a liability to hold US dollars. And guys, in December alone, Grayscale was buying 3 times more Bitcoin than was being produced. Guys, that's one institution. What's going to happen with all these other people flood in? Guys, like, these people freaking out. It's hilarious. The crypto has never been more bullish. In terms of the cycle, we're right at the beginning stages. We've had a massive run-up as of late, and we had an extremely common correction of about 30%. This is pretty common, guys. If anything, this was like a not as bad correction compared to 2017. It's like, guys, these people are freaking out. These noobs trying to sell a 5 to 15% movement down is hilarious. I guarantee you, while people are selling, institutions are buying and whales. So, I mean, that's what looking at our indicators, guys. The 4-hour looks bullish. The 6-hour looks bullish. If we take a look here at the 3-hour, bullish crossover on the MACD on the 3-hour, guys. You know, like, come on. What are we saying here? What are we doing? What are we doing? So let's assume we break out bullishly here. Let's take the conservative scenario, and this is kind of the breakup point, right? We're kind of where we're at right now. I'd say we maybe perhaps retest all-time highs if we break out bullishly. Now, if we break down bearishly, I mean, that is a possibility for sure. Can we retest the low 20,000s? I think it's simply possible. Although, guys, there's a lot of support below us. Okay, these purple boxes, I've kind of drawn lines of support here that I do think are relevant, kind of based off the Fibonacci extensions, our EMAs, and peaks in volume. So those are some things we need to keep an eye out for. As well, keep an eye out for our volume. We're kind of range bound between our 2 EMAs here on the 6 and 4 hours. So whatever way, really it's just the 6 hour. Whatever way we break either above or below the 100 and 200 EMA on the 6 hour will be extremely telling for future price action. In the meanwhile, I currently just think we're price bound between these 2 EMAs. Whatever we break out is we're likely to trend in that direction between these 2 EMAs. And again, it's important to understand what Bitcoin's doing because Bitcoin has an effect on the altcoins. So, guys, just to kind of wrap up here, I want to give my bull run price predictions, my long-term price predictions. Now, I want to preface it by saying I don't know. Nobody knows for sure what Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency is going to go to or when this bull run is going to peak out. But I do think it's probable that it's just a fun guesstimate. Just take it as a fun guess that I think at the peak of this bull run, I think Bitcoin reaches $300,000, Ethereum reaches $30,000, and I believe this bull run is likely to peak out around the end of 2021. I don't know that for sure. Nobody knows that for sure, but based off previous cycles and the Bitcoin halvings, I believe that what I just mentioned is a likely probable scenario that at the very least people should give consideration to. As well for like the Ethereum prediction, I'm basing that off the fact that last cycle Ethereum reached a little bit more than 10% of Bitcoin's total price at the peak. So I'd wager that this time Ethereum could at the very least reach, let's say just 10% of Bitcoin's total price at the peak. So if I think Bitcoin's going to 300,000, I think Ethereum's going to 30. And I say 300,000 because, guys, there's a few guesstimations out there by banks and other hedge funds and think tanks putting out their own price predictions, and I feel like 300,000 for me is a number that makes enough sense, where it's kind of in between the very conservative guesses of 150, 200,000 and the more optimistic guesses of like 500, 600,000. So if we go to 500,000, if we see $1 million Bitcoin this cycle, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't say that's very likely, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I've said before we could see $1 million this cycle. And hell, if we did, I wouldn't be surprised. It would take, Jesus, that would be a large market cap. But guys, I wouldn't be surprised either if the total cryptocurrency market cap reaches the multi-trillions, $5 to $10 trillion this cycle. So yeah. Those are my thoughts, guys. If you've stuck around this long, you're a trooper. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. We'll be breaking down your favorite cryptos all throughout this bull run. Check out our Discord, check out our Twitter, check out our Referral store. Links for all that will be down in the description below. I've been talking about this non-stop on our Discord for several days, and I think weeks at this point. So guys, if you want to stay up to date with this market, you have to stay tuned to this channel, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, and you have to check out our Discord group. Unfortunately, we only accept awesome people, so if you're not an awesome person, you can't join. Now, if you are an awesome person who wants to succeed in crypto, check out our Discord group. I've rambled on quite long enough. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.